What's going on, guys? Shane here with another Fight Tips Quick Tip. So today we're talking about upcoming fights in 2015 for you to look out for. But first, I gotta thank you guys. Fight Tips made it to 300,000 subscribers today, and I owe it all to you guys, obviously. But I mean, thank you so much for just all the positive comments that you guys leave or defending me against the negative trolls. Thank you for sharing videos, for liking the videos, and just being loyal all this time. You guys are awesome, and really, I appreciate it so much. So here's to 500,000, here's to 1 million subs, right? All right, so back to the topic at hand. The Young Turks Sports invited me to talk about upcoming fights in 2015. Yes, the Young Turks, the biggest newscast online. They had me come into their studios. It was an awesome experience. So let's hear what I had to say and what Francis had to say about some upcoming fights.
2015 is going to be an exciting year for the UFC, and we're joined by Shane. You know Shane, we're on his channel. This is Fight Tips, this is TYT Sports. We're going to talk about the UFC 2015. I know there's plenty of things that are up and coming. We're so excited. Anderson Silva just made his comeback. Yes. What are you looking forward to most? I
really want to see the Jose Aldo fight against Conor McGregor.
Come on, Conor.
I know everybody wants to see that fight. And I know a lot of people are huge fans of Conor McGregor, and for good reason. He's a great fighter. He's very exciting. He throws spin kicks.
Yeah.
Very fancy, but very powerful.
Yeah.
Except I don't think he's going to beat Jose Aldo personally. I know you disagree, Francis.
I can hear the peanut gallery in the back.
I know.
Jason's a big Conor McGregor fan.
Well, I'm a big Conor McGregor fan, but at the end of the last fight, I came out and openly said it reminded me of like the WWE. When he's like jumping over the ring and getting in their face, like I thought Triple H was about to come out and be like, I want you. Yeah. X-Pac, whatever it is. I don't know. that was my time in the WWE. But I think that Conor McGregor, for me, is fascinating to watch. He's a very good self-promoter. Reminds me a little bit of Prince Nazim when he was a boxer, right?
Yes.
He would put himself forward. And he's great for the UFC in general, but he has got a tremendous amount of talent. Yes. But I'm interested. I think that he might... I don't think it's going to be one of these glorified 1 or 2 round, like I'm going to knock him out first or 2 round. I think it could go to distance, but I still fancy Conor McGregor.
I could see it going to distance. However, he's got that very wide stance.
Yeah.
And Aldo has those kicks, those chopping. He can chop down trees with those kicks.
Yeah.
And after he lands a couple of those, you know, a la Uriah Faber, I could see something like that happening again.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen Conor McGregor really been tested to that point, have we? We haven't seen him really be on the back foot, so it's going to be interesting to see that.
No one at that level either.
Yeah. But Aldo, I mean, he just stared at him and laughed. You know what I mean? He's you know, he's going to be, he's a proud champion. He's a great champion. He's going to be ready for this. You know, yes. I mean, Conor McGregor is going to come in prepared as well. It's going to be an exciting fight. What else in 2015 for the UFC?
If we're going to transfer over to boxing, I want to talk about.
All right, let's talk some boxing.
Things that we're keeping our fingers crossed is Pacquiao Mayweather.
Come on.
That's what everyone wants to see. So. Yeah. The more people hype it up, the more pressure, the more fire under Mayweather. And I love Mayweather to death. He's probably my all-time favorite boxer skill-wise. But even I myself, you know, I'm wondering, what the hell are you doing? What's going on?
Are you worried a little bit about this? I mean, for me, I think that all the negativity around the fight when it was originally supposed to happen, when 2007, I think maybe, I thought that would be the ideal time because they're both in their prime. Mayweather is still fighting well, but I don't see the same Pacquiao when I'm watching him as much. I don't see that same... I still think he's a great fighter, but I would have loved to have seen it when they're both in their prime. So if they do fight now, do you think people will ask those questions like, oh, well, is it an accurate fight because they both weren't in the level when we wanted them to fight in the first place?
People still want the fight. People still want the fight to happen. And you're right, after Marquez knocked out Pacquiao in the 4th fight, it kind of was like, is Pacquiao still the same? Mm-hmm. Fighting Chris Algieri, and I love is another boxer I love is Chris Algieri. He looked like the real Pacquiao to me. That straight left that was coming right down the center, dropped him 6 times, I believe.
6 times, yeah.
And I think it's still going to be a great fight. One of the things they talk about is Mayweather isn't going to be that great, or he's going to be challenged by a good southpaw, and Manny Pacquiao's the best southpaw.
Yeah, that's what it's the most exciting about, is to see that. But I mean, as you said, neutral no matter what. It's like bringing back, it's like Muhammad Ali fighting Mike Tyson or something like that. It's just like, it's the point where it doesn't matter what age, where they are. If you get 2 greats like that fighting each other, it's going to settle some people who have basically been talking about it for so long. All right, well, that was awesome. Thanks again, Shane, for joining us. Make sure to check out TYT Sports, Fight Tip fans. We cover a lot of different sports. If you get a varied view on sports, we cover soccer, UFC, American football, baseball now and again, if we decide to do it. If not, thanks again for joining us. It's been great having you on.
Cool, so make sure you follow the Young Turks Sports, guys. They cover all different kinds of sports, all up-to-date info. I mean, we filmed that and they had it up within like 2 hours. They're good, they're great. All right, so make sure that you follow them by either clicking right there or clicking the link in the description below. And like I said, guys, thank you so much, because by reaching 300,000 subscribers, by having a big fan base, stuff like this is possible. So again, I owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what fights you're looking forward to or what fighters you have an eye on and you think are going to have a good year. And make sure you follow me on Twitter @FightTips. Send me some of your questions so you get featured in a quick tip video. And make sure you subscribe so you can get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips. Self-defense for the underdogs.